Hi, I'm Monica. I have a 9-year infertility journey that has led me here today. It took me 5 years to fail IVF and a frozen embryo transfer before I saw my first ever positive pregnancy test. Unfortunately, this did end in an early miscarriage, and it took me almost another 2 years to finally hold our first child. So I know all about the ups and downs, the journey to creating the dream family can hold. During this time, I took some really important steps to focus on the joy in the now and getting out of the constant 2-week wait cycle. I've journaled on and off throughout my journey, writing down feelings, cycles, what vitamins I was taking, and what new tricks I was trying. But it wasn't until my first frozen embryo transfer that I started to mindfully journal. Over the next few years, it was an on-again and off-again practice. But right before my last frozen embryo transfer, I decided to create a journal that had everything in it that I needed. A mindfulness practice that was not only sustainable, but useful in helping me set goals and overcome fears. I wanted to track where I was in my trying to conceive journey, my clean eating habits, my mood and my activity, obviously what vitamins and medication I was taking, and some space to write down thoughts, feelings, notes, and to-do lists. In a nutshell, this is how the Baby and Me journal was created. So this is where you come in. We need your help to support by a larger quantity of journals to help get the quality up so it can last 3 years. We want to go bigger and better. This is our second prototype, and even though we think it's gorgeous and we love it, and I love using it, we want something a little bit more not so bulky. So if you would love one of these journals yourself, or know someone who would benefit from having a journal like this, please support. I'm really grateful I found this journal during my last year in my journey. I was able to record my third positive pregnancy test after our last frozen embryo transfer, but only a week later I had to start recording my second miscarriage. Through this journal, I was able to focus on what I had and how far I had come. I was able to empower myself mentally that it wasn't the end. Even though those were our last of our embryos and we weren't going to do medical treatment again, I was able to keep believing that all the hard work I had put in to improve my mental and physical health would pay off. And it did. 2 months later, I was pregnant naturally for the first time in almost 9 years. I had walked down a long path and through a dark tunnel and discovered the light. Through this journal, I hope to encourage and support you to find the joy in the now and get out of the constant 2-week wait cycle. Thank you so much in advance for your support, and all the best in your journey to creating your dream family.